Last week on Shabbat, we lost one of the great jewels of the Jewish world. We lost Chief Rabbi, Lord Jonathan Sachs, who passed away on Shabbat Kodesh. And the following verse, the last verse of Adon Olam, made me think of him all of a sudden, because he was asked when he was diagnosed years ago with a very serious illness that ultimately ended up killing him, that why he didn't talk about it more. And what he said was he didn't want, and this was told to me by a very close friend of mine, he didn't want this to become a crisis of faith for people, because for him it wasn't. And he quoted the following verse, the last verse of Adon Olam. Biyado afkid ruchi, in your hands, Hashem, I place my soul. Be'et ishan ve'a'ira, and the time when I will sleep, I will not be afraid. Ve'im ruchi, and with my breath, with my spirit, with my soul, Geviyati Hashem li, God is with me, velo ira, I will not be afraid. And those words, I think, are so important and so powerful. The idea that fear is something that paralyzes us, but it can also be something that we can use to motivate us. We sing every single week that Kol ha'olam kulo, Rab Nachman says the whole world is a narrow bridge. Cross over it, do it slowly, but don't be afraid, because fear does not allow us to achieve the goals that we need to achieve as human beings. It prevents us from moving forward. It stifles our growth, and Rabbi Sachs understood that so well. Tomorrow morning when we read the Parsha of Chayei Sarah, we do not call the Parsha the death of Sarah. We call it the life of Sarah. Why? Because when somebody passes away, I have Yotzai for my dad this week on Tuesday night. And when I think of my father, sure, I'm sad, but the overarching feeling that I have is happiness and joy and celebration in the fact that everything that we did together with as a family and as a father and son are still very much a part of who I am today. So we celebrate life. We don't dwell on death. And the final verse of Lechad of Adon Olam and this whole session we dedicate to the memory of Rabbi Sachs. Beyado afkid ruchi ve'et ishan ve'a'ira ve'im ruchi geviyati Adonai li velo ira. Hashem alach b'terem kol yetzir nivra v'etasa v'chefzo kol hazay melech shemo nikra yacharei kiglot hakol levado yimloch nora ve'hu haya ve'hu hove ve'hu yeh b'tifara Adon Olam Hashem alach b'terem kol yetzir nivra v'etasa v'chefzo kol hazay melech shemo nikra yacharei kiglot hakol levado yimloch nora ve'hu haya ve'hu hove b'tifara ve'hu haya ve'hu hove b'tifara ve'hu haya ve'hu hove Betifara, Be'uaya, Be'uove, Betifara.